You know, since updating to the latest version of Mac OS Tahoe, things have not been great, and my system is getting dogged. I've, of course, continued to do things and create things, but one of those things that I have inadvertently created is, a nightmare scenario. The nightmare scenario being the fact that I'm creating apps that are very system intensive. Let me go ahead and show you what it is, or one of the things that I'm working on. Actually, let's go with this one. I like this one again, since I'm the only one here right now. We're going to see if this works. No crash. Black screen. Black screen. Oh, man. You can't likely see the lag on your end, but it's really lagging here, which is not fun. Not what I wanted. But over the past few days, I've created this, a cube garden of sorts, this visualization. You can go in, set auto rotation angle, the thickness of the borders around those squares, the geometry, box count, increase the thickness, max width of any one of those boxes, max height, max depth, and you can even fly through the boxes in and out. I don't know, it's just kind of a fun little thing. So that's one. Let's go ahead and kill that because it's running background processes. This one's probably the thing that's killing me right now. This shader is like a flower. That's what it reminded me of. So I can increase the steps and, of course, dog the system. Decrease the steps down to 50. Different iterations. Change the scale, the fractal frequency, bounding sphere, brightness, light accumulation. Yeah, boy, hang on, let me hit refresh. One of those nerfed. There we go. Brightness, crank that up. Light accumulation. Boy, as soon as you do that, it really hits color. Change the color. I don't have it so that you can export anything at this point in time, but of course could go in and add it. My hope is that Google Chrome winds up updating the software, Google Chrome, which I've already filed a bug report, and saying, hey, WebGL apps are absolute trash on macOS Tahoe. But got to tell you, macOS Tahoe has kind of been trash in terms of performance. I absolutely do not recommend upgrading it to it anytime soon. So that's that app, not yet uploaded to the arcade. Here's a fun one that kind of started out as one app and then morphed into another. This is like it's like a cascading ASCII font thing. You can change the speed, spread chance, birth rate, all sorts of random settings, different cycles. You can save the wallpaper if you like it. Very, very basic, but I think that to me, if I go in and adjust saturation and all that, you can see just subtle changes. There, you can even change the ASCII size. But to me, the cool thing is that you could save the wallpaper, right? Some unique wallpaper. Boom, done. And it should be 4K. Oh, there we go. And like a 4K kind of wallpaper. Although it looks like on my end, I need to adjust this generative ASCII art to export 4K wallpaper. It didn't. It exported at what the current thing that was being visualized. I need the current settings exported as a wallpaper. But I thought it'd be a unique ASCII wallpaper app. It's fun. But I wanted to do something else with it, and it wasn't looking the way that I wanted it to look. So this is the way it was done. This was the iteration. I'm going to go ahead and open up a new chat here. I did not see, by the way, Pixel, feel free to join too. I did not watch the live stream today. But good news is we will be live streaming the ctrl+alt+create live event at AWS. I announced this earlier this week. Every is a sponsor, every.io. They will come in. In fact, I'll just go every.io. They'll come in and you set up a company or ready to set up a company, and they will actually help you form the company. They'll incorporate the C Corp for free. So it's a back office. So if you're vibe coding something, you're like, man, this will make a great business. This will make a great company. Better get it. You better get that business set up. And there's no easier way of doing it than letting somebody else set it up for you. So every.io is where you'd want to head over to. Good evening, Vince. It is good to see you. And you too, Pingus. Howdy, howdy, howdy. And 3D Medic Vince, thank you for watching wherever you watch. It's very appreciated. I'm able to see everything. And then another sponsor that came in for the month of October. You're gonna love this. And by the way, Pixel, you're really going to love this. Jules by Google is sponsoring the month of October our vibe coding events. And the good news about that is I'm going to do a virtual vibe-a-thon. So I'm going to plow ahead and do a virtual one. I haven't announced the date yet. I'll do that at the in-person event, which we are again going to be streaming, which is really cool. And it's my hope that people will be able to join no matter where you happen to be. So we're going to be doing a virtual vibe coding event, and I'm probably going to pick up some kind of prize to give away to like someone random. I'm thinking just getting a 3D printer and then giving away a 3D printer. Just someone random, a random participants. We'll spin the wheel. We'll pick the word, or it may already be a word. It may be thanks. Thanks may be the word since we'll be leading up to Thanksgiving. It'll likely be happening in November, not long after the in-person event. But of course, stay tuned for more information as a lot of this kind of comes together. So either way, two sponsors for the vibe coding efforts, Jules by Google. So if you go to jules.google, that's where you can find more information about Jules. It's especially for those of you who are using GitHub integrations. You can set the agent onto your repositories to fix bugs, address problems, add features, etc. So it was a huge coup, the fact that they approached us to basically sponsor. And I said, you know what I'd really like to do, and thank you for the sponsorship, but I'd really like to do is talk to one of your team about Google Jules. So I'm going to be interviewing someone from the Google's Jules team about Google Jules, how it came to be, what it's doing, the impact that it's had, the response from the community. And I'm very much looking forward to that. It probably won't happen for the next few weeks. So those are two big sponsors for ctrl+alt+create.live. Now that's the next question I have for you. So I branding I'm still working on, and it's not perfect. I could have done a better job up front, but I've got at least, hey, can you see? I probably need to brighten it up a bit. Let me go ahead and swap these. Oh, wrong. Wait, can I swap them? Oh, because that's a screen share. Give me a second. I go back to this. You can see through it. Perfect. Ctrl+alt+create live. Let's hold it from the bottom. That's a logo I created in AI, like a happy face gear with glasses, nerdy. And then on the back, it's got the shaded Ctrl+alt+create live, kind of etched in there, 3D printed. Now my question, because Ctrl+alt+create has been taken, like that as a business name has been taken, like as usernames and handles go, it's been taken. And I don't know if I like doing capitalized Ctrl+alt+create live or lowercase Ctrl+alt+create live in terms of branding. Do you use plus signs? Do I not use plus signs? It's really it's going to be difficult to establish here, there, and everywhere, especially when you need to get a handle on any one platform or another, and they have a limited space for those handles. But either way, I'm curious to know, do you think I should stick with the uppercase like I have on the Discord server, which, the Chris Perlo Discord server is now Ctrl+alt+create, the Discord server, but it's in caps. And I'm just thinking Ctrl+alt+create live is a good name for an entity, but I've got to be consistent with branding. And I feel Ctrl+alt+create live lowercase works better than with plus signs, works better than any other way of doing it, because the idea is it's evocative, it's interactive, it's live in the sense that we do live in person, we do live events, we've got somewhat of a living Discord server. So I'm curious to know what you think in terms of branding on that front. Personally, I probably could have done a better job, but it's just like, it just fit. But so many other people are using Ctrl+alt+create, so I'm gonna see how it looks. But it can't just be Ctrl+alt+create. It's Ctrl+alt+create live. because it's live video, live this, that, and everything. So I'm going to do my best to be cohesive with the strategy, and thank you for bearing with and being patient as all of these things, kind of evolve. But yeah, ctrl+alt+create live. It's there on the website, ctrl+alt+create.live. But at the bottom now you can see, oh, actually, that should have, there we go. There's the next in-person event, October 16th. And then it may fill in our next in-person event, whatever date that happens to be. But our next virtual event is going to be on Discord. So I've got the Discord embed right there so you can see members. But then you could also join the Discord from the ctrl+alt+create website. So all that's kind of coming together. Okay, so back to this. I need to export wallpaper at 4K. There we go. This is the other visualization I have. It's like an aluminum ball that spins. You can change the animation speed. We can slow it down, decrease the noise, increase the noise, scale it up, increase refraction. So check this out. Increase the shininess. So it really, in some angles, really look like it's aluminum. This shiny little ball germ thing. But it's just, that's it. You can change the luster. As I increase these dials and knobs, that's where things kind of go nuts. Because, again, my system's getting dogged with the unfortunate Tahoe upgrade. I wish I didn't upgrade. I'll tell you that. I've run into so many bugs and issues. It was just a bad, horrible idea to upgrade to Tahoe. Either way, this is the new one of the new apps that will be up soon. And actually, I want to kind of give the user the ability to zoom in and out. So let me go ahead and give, as I'm doing this, I'm just looking, give this, let's call this Illumiball. No, Illumisphere, like aluminum sphere. Let the user zoom in and out of the sphere. There we go. And have we, no. Just save 4K wallpaper. Don't need to do options to export as wallpaper. But to its credit, it didn't nuke my first save wallpaper option. Back to this visualization, still not working, still black screen. One of these things is pegging. I mean, the system, the resources. Updated Illumisphere. It's good to know. Ctrl+alt+create live. I don't know about dashes because it was always when you did a keyboard shortcut, it was a plus. So I'm kind of, it's very Control-Alt. It's very reminiscent of history. So I mean, like in terms of that, and that's one of the reasons why it made sense. And I don't want to say vibe anything because that term may change. I think it'll fall out of favor. But I think being creative with code and being creative with AI, I don't think is going to slow down anytime soon. There we go. Oh God, much more performance. Let's see here. Shiniest. Frontal effect. Strength. Oh, the smaller you make it, though, the better it performs, obviously. Okay, that's good. We'll copy that content out. Call this Illumisphere. Illumisphere. Did I spell it right? God, I hope I did. Illumisphere. Yeah, I did. Yay! Yay me! Happy when things work. Happy when things come together. Now, I don't know. I've tried the enter, but I think all lowercase is the best way to do it. I just feel it's like the cleanest. It's the most cohesive. Save 4K wallpaper, generate. Did not like that. Try it again. Still black. It's pegging the system. Yo, Win, how you doing? Hope you're able to make the first virtual vibe coding event that we do. I'll be there. of course. I think everyone's going to enjoy the live stream, though, from AWS. Very, very grateful for the sponsor support, and just to be able to do it is just incredibly exciting. The virtual stuff I'm really going to lean into, though. I'm going to try that, and we're gonna give that a shot. And things, I hope, over time will get better and easier as we kind of evolve. We'll see. We shall see. We shall see. Okay, save 4K wallpaper, generating 4K wallpaper. Did it work? There we go. It did. And 4K. Oh, wow. Holy cow. It really generated a wallpaper. These are really cool freaking wallpapers, dude. Oh, this is great. You randomize to something that you like. Speed, distance, whatever. This is... you know what? For an app that was like pretty much... I wasn't sure what it was going to be. I'm looking at this wallpaper on my desktop and I'm like, I really like that. Like, this is actually really cool. Love this. I mean, seriously, like when it comes to this, let's birth rate it. Let's increase. A speed. Higher trickle. Dude. Cycle the character sets. Zeros, dashes, dots, dollars. Need dramatically more fixed width character sets. Get unique. There we go. Very happy with how that's turning out. And I wasn't sure how it was gonna go. Oh, you sent me a new Sora too? Well, jump on, Pixel, if you can. And you can post your Sora videos to the Discord server. We now have a show and tell, which it would fall under. It said something I didn't tell it to it. I just told it, you getting mad. They didn't come up with a Gemini 3.0 today. Hey, you know what? As long as 2.5 works, I'm happy. I don't need a new version of this. Out of the box drawing characters, geometric shapes, braille patterns, katakana, like the Matrix. Wow. For something, seriously, this is just, it's incredible when you like stumble onto something that you weren't. This is what I love about vibe coding, is like, this is what I think I want. I want something that does this, and I wanted something to do that. And I couldn't get it to do the thing that I wanted it to do. But now I was able to get it to do the thing that I wanted it to do. Ooh, that's nice. Okay, randomize doesn't seem to be cycling character sets. Now randomize doesn't seem to be cycling character. Can I cycle a character set? Yeah, I can cycle it. I'm looking to see who squares. Those are nice. Dots, triangles. Katakana, two arrows. Wow, yeah, music notes, dots. This is gonna be, y'all are gonna love this when it comes on. Also, make more character sets. There we go. Hey, Tin, good to see you. Just vibe coding. Trying to get this visualization to work. Ooh, it's working. Man, it's like overload. Fractal, let's lower the fractal detail. Glow factor. Brightness. Not quite the visualization shader that I need. Also, the glow factor should always be should never go below 0.5. Brightness. Now we experiment. I don't know how this one's going to work. Like in terms of what it is that I want it to do. What it is that I want it to do. And for whatever it's worth, Tron Ares, I thought was great. I enjoyed the heck out of it. I know some people didn't or won't, but it was reminiscent of to me, hit all the right notes. It didn't need to be perfect. I'm a fan of the original Tron, and good soundtrack, good pacing. Maybe some things I wasn't thrilled about, but I'm like, you know what? I feel it made a worthy successor. I'm not sure how else they could have done it. I would have loved to see more in-world stuff, but maybe that'll be a series. But and then again, the line between like real world and virtual world, it's blending on an increasing basis. Make a web app that lets the user change different settings in this visualization. Tons of different settings. There we go. Try that one. There we go. This is closer. Look, they're like, it's like fire pixels. Okay, the glow factor can be decreased. Brightness tweaked. Object size. Interesting. Fascinating. Okay, so I don't know if I want it to drop below 1. Object size can't drop below 1. Oh, wait, shouldn't. I don't want it to report like a bug. Fractal detail, of course, the more you increase, the more it pegs your system. Frame march steps. Animation speed. So let's turn the detail down. That's interesting. Sure, why not? Make it such that user can't select text on the page. Can we add more sliders to make this more interesting rather than routine? Okay. Go back to code, preview, randomize. There we go. Now the randomization is working. You want like a feedback loop where an error occurs, then it just notices and tries to fix it. Oh yeah, no doubt. That'll be wonderful. But you know, that's part of it, is like being able to tell kind of what's happening and then to be able to guide it along. Dude, this is amazing. And I'm not just saying that, you know, because, you know, done. I mean, I created it. What do we call this thing? ASCII files. Call this charactercade. Call this charactercade. Like I said, cascade charactercade. Done. Okay, what sliders do I have now? Color phases. Green phase, blue phase, okay. Rotation, oh. Changing rotation must be a bad idea. Maybe we can't do changing camera because sometimes the shader moves out of view entirely. Nope. Whoa, what the hell? What happened? What happened? Existing code. You look at this. Look at this nonsense. It commented. Sometimes Gemini does this. Existing code. You replaced the code with. What the hell? This is definitely a bug. Acknowledging the issue. You're damn right you better acknowledge the issue. Just if I don't need placeholders, buddy. Don't do the thinking for me. Can't do the camera, but we can change the color phase. Okay, so we at least change the colors. Brightness. Can we change direction? Can we introduce other cascading balls? All right. And we're going to tweak. And this is working again, yeah. Okay, it's character-cade. Copy contents out to character-cade. Not bad. Love fleshing this stuff out. Close that though, we're done. This visualization still does not work. Oh yeah, no doubt about that. I bet they're testing it. Hey Jesse, good to see you. I should go down and grab the popcorn bucket from Tron. It's so good. It's an arcade cabinet. In fact, I may go and get the light cycle popcorn bucket too. What the fart? I needed it. So it's always this on. You know what? I need to make it such that all settings are random on every page load. That'll make it better. Creative flow direction. Oh, whoa. Cascade mix. All right, this is good. Assuming Chrome doesn't choke on itself again in future builds. I reported the bug. That was confirmed. And I haven't updated macOS Tahoe to the latest Tahoe, the beta 26.1. Although I'm thinking about it. I haven't done betas in a long time. And I'm thinking it can't be worse than final. All right, this might work. The X button for the menu hovers over and collides with settings under it as you scroll. Okay. And then you can reset to defaults. I don't know what we call this one. I haven't been inspired with a name yet. Contents, character-cade. That's what we needed. We needed to randomize at start. Character-cade is now random at start. Yep, random. Yay! How are we doing over here? Still not working. Sometimes with the visualizations, it does not work up front. God, if you're wondering why my frame rate is so bad, I don't want to blame Google Chrome. I don't. I think there's a memory leak in Mac OS somewhere, and Chrome's getting caught up in it. And so now seeing the different betas roll out, I'm like, yeah, I feel I'm going to go. Have they released 26.1 in a public beta, or is that just developer preview? Let's do that. It's like fire. It's like pixel fire. Let's call this Pixel Fire. Pixel's kind of over like shader fire. Well, I tell you what, computers should just be talking to computers. Hey, the visualization works. Look at this. Okay, I don't need to see the code. I don't need to see the code in the settings panel. Make it such that colors can be changed and randomized. Give random settings on every page load. Let the user export 4K wallpaper. User can't select. User shouldn't be able to select text on the page. Don't have the copyright text. And redesign entire that settings. This worked. The shader worked. Pixel fire. Sorry, shader fire. Have I? No, I have not. So I've got to go over to instance. Bull was Constantinople. Now it's Instance Bull. Shader Fire is now an app. When all else fails, although I do probably need to be in a screen grab. That's visually compelling. Shader Fire is good. I've got to make sure I grab screen grabs everything. Character Cade needs a there's Character Cade. Shader Editor. Okay, but that's not that's not what I wanted. Oh, okay, well. Frequency detail. Okay, I see. There we go. Phase shift, base color. Base color doesn't seem to change the color, but location of starting points. But reset the pattern. Okay. See, it's one thing to have a predefined shader, but it's another thing entirely to go in and be able to tweak it like this. Let's keep going. Down the rabbit hole, man. I tell you what, the shaders are incredible. Like when you find code that works really well, it is absolutely incredible to see brought to life. And now does randomized color? Okay, it does. For that randomized color. Go. Need to give it a little bit of a nudge. If you all see a shader that you think would be nice, man, you vibe code that into something larger. Or hell, I'm happy to take that step. Because, man, oh crap. You've hit on the exact issue. Thank you for letting me know that I hit on the exact issue. It's what I do. I bug fix hunt. I bug fix hunt. .3GIS is another one that people like using. I've seen some really cool output with that too. Let's see here. Randomize color. Okay, colors are seemingly randomizing again. Frequency detail. Structure. What's that? Oh, it's Gretchen. Phase shift, frequency detail. Ooh. That was actually really... It was really nice. It was like a soft... Yeah, that's a soft-stated... What about being able to change the direction? What about being able to collapse? Open the settings menu. I'm all about the visualization. I'm a visual learner, so what can I say? Of course, half of what I want to do is that. God, I wonder if half the reason why Apple is, adding all this system overhead is to force people to upgrade to the latest computers. Because, man, I feel the doggedness right now. I just feel like everything is getting dogged on my local system. Doesn't make me want to stop, but it is frustrating. Although I probably will be ending here pretty soon. I accomplished my goal. Vibe coded some new stuff. Gave y'all some updates. All right, so animation direction. There we go. Randomizer color doesn't do it. I still see red, green, visualization. Even though I can't type. Typing, who needs it? You know what I'm saying? Wait a minute. Did I see? I did. Maker deck on threads? I swear to God, I just did. Maker deck. Follow back. Yay! Randomize color. Phase shift. Just one color. Read colors. what do we call this thing? Like it almost looks like an oscilloscope. Now maker deck is on threads. Go. Maker deck is officially on threads. I need my task list here. Threads, Facebook, everyone on Discord, handles, all. And then other things I needed to do. My task list grows by the minute. Go. Well, I kind of like how the settings collapses. Funny. Really. Slide out or fade out. What other setting sliders could we add? There we go. Randomize all. Settings should be collapsed by default. What the hell do we call this thing? Call the app string theory. Ah ha ha! Get it? String theory? It's a very nerdy way of. Okay, I thought it was funny. I thought it was hilarious. Hilarious. Smoother animations. There we go. I need as much smooth as I can. Smooth as a shader on the desktop. Yeah, baby. All these will be going over to the arcade, in case you're wondering. We should be well over, I should be well over 100 apps at this point. Some awesome, some, well, you know, but all vibe coded, all created, all fun, all open source. And I hope just the beginning. We've got the live online, the live event, and the live sponsors, including, as I said, Google Jules and Every. Thanks again for joining tonight. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for participating. Like I said, I know there's a lot that I got to get through and a lot of tasks that I've yet to complete. Oh, yikes. Hang on. Yikes. The settings area is taken when the settings aren't open. Actually, here, watch. You can now select and ask. So I select and ask like that. Ask Gemini. So it takes like an internal screenshot. I don't know if you noticed that, Pixel. It's really nice. Yeah, I don't know if I understood what you were saying when you were mentioning that to me earlier. When you're talking about everybody's got access to these tools. I'm not quite sure I'm up to speed on where your head's at there. But as I said, it could be me. So, yeah, it's most likely me. Or so I'm going to blame I'm going to blame Mac OS Tahoe at this point because oh my god. All right, so where is? Let's see here. We've got. I'll continue the behind the scenes stuff, but I want to make sure. We raid over to. Is there a good programmer who's online? Is there an awesome programmer person? No, I don't necessarily follow a lot of. Oh, R2 Builder, Rocky. He's awesome. I'm gonna rate him. He's always popping in. He's gonna be happy. He's also a huge fan of 3D printing and a supporter. So I'm into that. And then I'll continue with the 24/7 stuff. Dashboard. You can't easily do this remotely, unfortunately. There we go. Done, done, done. And then I will continue vibe coding as I normally do. And then the stuff that I normally do. Oh, look, you get to see behind the scenes here. I was like, wait a minute, I'm in the wrong window. So there's Every and Jules, 2 of the latest sponsors. Stay tuned for more virtual events. And of course, check out the arcade. I'll make sure I update it and have all the latest stuff posted now or soon, certainly. And I'll be doing the behind the scenes stuff, assuming I can get Chatterino to participate. I had to file a few bug reports. They're honestly responding pretty well to the font scaling issues that I've been having. Here I am, creating bugs, trying to fix bugs. It's just life. Okay, so I have no idea if Rocky is there, but I think he'll appreciate the gesture. I'll be back behind the scenes.